Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. Welcome to all my dear students here in mathematics class with your mathematics teacher, Miss Amara. I hope my dear students you all are fine and safe. My dear students, our today's topic is about circles. As since last week we have started our topic geometry, and in the previous lessons we had learned about the lines, and today we are going to start learning about the circles. Dear students, the objectives of our today's lesson are: by the end of the lesson we shall be able to use our knowledge of parts of circles and their relationships. We shall be able to determine center and radius of the circle. My dear students, first of all, we should know about circle. What is a circle? Yes, a circle is a round shaped figure that has no corners or edges. In geometry, a circle can be defined as a closed or two-dimensional curved shape. The shape made by one complete turn is the shape of circle. A complete turn is 360 degrees. My dear students, as to draw the circle also we use the line. When a line takes a complete turn, then a circle is complete. So it means the total angle for the circle is 360 degrees. My dear students, now let us learn about the center of the circle. The center of the circle is the center point in a circle from which all the distances to the points on the circle are equal. This distance is called the radius of the circle. As you can see in the picture, the central point P is given. So, just to clarify about the center of the circle, my dear students, I just want to tell you that from the center point, the distance towards any edge of the circle will always be same, and that distance is always called as radius of the circle. As in the picture you can see, the center of the circle is shown. My dear students, do you know what is radius? Yes, the radius is the distance from the center outwards, means from the distance from the central point towards outside of the circle is called the radius. We can calculate the radius by dividing the diameter by 2. Dear students, now you are thinking about diameter. So let me tell you about the diameter. The diameter goes straight across the circle through the center, as you can see in the picture, and we can calculate the diameter by multiplying the radius by 2. I hope, my dear students, now the radius and diameter is clear to you. My dear students, now let's watch some examples. So, as we know that the diameter is the distance from one side to the other side of a circle passing through a middle. Watch this red line. This is the diameter of the circle, and we know that we can calculate the diameter by multiplying the radius by 2. And we know that the radius is the distance from the center to the edge of circle. As my dear students, you can see the red line from the center towards the edge of the circle. Here is one example that we have given the radius of a circle that is 5 inches. And we know the diameter is always the double of the radius. So when we double the radius, 5 plus 5 or 5 multiplied by 2 is equals to 10 inches. Now let's calculate the radius of the circle. The diameter of the circle is given as 8 meters. And we know to calculate the diameter radius from the diameter, we have to divide the diameter by 2. So 8 divided by 2 will be equal to 4 meter. So the radius of this circle will be 4 meter. I hope my dear students it's clear to you that how we can calculate the radius when the diameter is given and how we can calculate the diameter when the radius is given. My dear students, always keep it in your mind that the diameter is the double of the radius and radius is the half of diameter. Let's summarize our lesson. We had learned in this lesson that the shape made by one complete turn is the shape of circle. A complete turn is 360 degrees, means the total angle of the circle is always equals to 360 degrees. We had learned that the radius is the shortest word and the shortest measure of the circle because we know that the radius is the half of diameter and from the center towards the outside of the circle the distance is called as radius. And diameter is longer because diameter is the complete line across the circle. All points in a circle are the same distance from the center. This means that when we take the central point in the circle, so wherever we move the line, the distance will be same from the center. My dear students, as we know that the diameter is double of radius, so we can calculate diameter by multiplying the radius by 2. And radius is always the half of diameter. So to calculate the diameter, always we have to divide the diameter by 2. Let's end our lesson with this beautiful saying, there is a difference between not knowing and not knowing yet. Thank you all of you, my dear students. Take care. Allah Hafiz.